Good evening, everyone. Anthony, Wall Street Trader, 10:22 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It is Tuesday, December 21st, 2021. Not financial advice, is educational. Click the subscribe, share the video, click the thumbs up. I'm here to talk about Nucypher. Nucypher US dollar. Well, where are we? This wedge is starting to look nicer and nicer. I actually bought some yesterday, not a lot, just to continue to accumulate and dollar cost average this thing sideways. I mean, better sideways than down, but then if it goes down, you get it at a cheaper price. But here we go. We are really consolidating. This has been going on for a while now, so it's officially the longest horizontal consolidation of all horizontal consolidations that I've seen since October 15th, and that's a good sign. That means usually we could start cutting up. Now, this wedge that you see here is embodied between this bottom blue line, which is support, and this upper yellow line, which is resistance. The bogey is get over this wedge. Get over that resistance area. Currently around 78, 79. Ultimately over this one at 80 for good measure. But definitely over the support line is where we're at. 69 cents is roughly the area of support, or 70 cents. We're at 74. So nice little rally in Nucypher over the last. I bought some at 72 of all things. I actually had. It's pretty funny because my end of year predictions, I've had 72 as my low end of my prediction, and here I am buying it once again. So I've already started accumulating some up here and down here. So look, I mean, I've sold the majority of what I had when I had it down at average cost based it to 43 cents and sold it at $1.90. But starting to see more opportunities in Nucypher. I think this thing's been really kind of sold off here, I think overly, especially in light of the Threshold Network coming online. So I would think that this thing eventually will catch another massive wave. I don't know if it's going to be 800%, but I certainly think it could easily be at least 100 to 200%. So, I am a much more conservative viewer, estimator on this stuff. I don't like pumping things up on these YouTube channels and telling everyone it's going to go to the moon when we all know that those are hype scams, not me. So I will happily wait and dollar cost average my butt down. But again, let's see where this thing should start to maybe possibly rally up. Now, Nucypher Bitcoin is at 1503 right now. Now, even though these lines kind of, even though it's slightly below here, you could argue that the more recent area of support is roughly around 1476. So I'm not worried about the dip below this resistance line. And besides, there's one not too far below it. So I think overall this looks pretty healthy. We're still on the higher lows, higher lows, higher lows. And that's what you want on a pair like this, especially after you've seen such a spike on the Nucypher pair. So very, very, very optimistic here. I think we'll wind up easily blowing past 1515, ideally at some point over 1658, and get our next channel above to continue the inner strength march upward and onward. Let's go over to Keep US dollar. We're at 64,882, so 65 cents pretty much. We are over this area now of support, 62. We're at 64.65. And we've got some more wood to chop here as well. So we've got to get over this area of resistance, which is around 70 cents. Definitely what we need to look at here is the Keep Bitcoin pair, because this kind of helps. I think right now we got to get over this area of resistance. We just went up to as high as around 1332 and started pulling back down here to around 1316. We can get over this. I think we've got a lot of room to burst up on the Keep Bitcoin pair, which would coincide with a burst up in the Keep US dollar pair. In the meantime, we are at 49,312 on Bitcoin. Make no mistake about it. We got to get over this 51,100 level in order for us to break this broadening wedge and move our butts up before the end of the year to 68K, and I'm looking for that 80K number. So all the help that we can get we'll take. But right now, 51K seems to be resistance with an area of support. We did break this resistance area in yellow yesterday, which we talked about, and now we're in pretty good shape. We have a chance. Now, if we do hit this line and pull back, well, that chance is probably gone. I think we would probably wind up oscillating between that tag of the line, wherever that is, all the way down to this level. I think 46.6 is the low for Bitcoin. I don't see us going much below that if we do head down. In the meantime, Bitcoin dominance is going slightly sideways to up, and we can expect that. Bitcoin dominance going straight up on the back of a Bitcoin, on the back of Bitcoin getting bid up, that would actually be bad for altcoins. So this slight increment up and kind of oscillating like this is actually better for altcoins than a straight spike up when Bitcoin gets a bid. And that's actually much better for altcoins. So I think in general, this is a perfect storm of events for altcoins, in the sense that we're not going to take a back seat to Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin and altcoins are doing a little bit of tag team with each other on the way up. So this is a pretty good price action across all fronts. So Nucypher caught a little bit of a bid last night, as did Keep. I think they're both looking really healthy. I really like the pattern shaping up on Nucypher US dollar right now. Probably got a couple of weeks left in this thing, but we start blowing past this top resistance line in yellow. Man, this could be a nice second wave rally for a Nucypher. Anyway, I'm out.